The Gateway Arch looming over downtown St. Louis. The Phillies take on the Cardinals. Next. Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this 4-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Really, this series has been one-sided so far. Fans here have loved what they've been seeing. Their guys have taken the first 3 games of the series. We've seen some brooms around the yard already. They want a sweep.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order will read like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Striding in is the leadoff man, Jimmy Rollins, and we are just about set for baseball here. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in St. Louis.
First pitch, 1:15.
Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. The mercury still rising here at the ballpark, 93 degrees our game time temperature. Here comes the 1-2. And Rollins will lay off here, and he's worked the count back to 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that is going to get on through. A leadoff single here for Rollins.
This is what you want when you're facing a young starter. Get him in the stretch right away. Make him uncomfortable out there. He's in trouble already after a leadoff single.
Kevin Franzen will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out.
Nail that runner!
Ball 1.
Come on. Come on, let's get the grab ball.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner at first with no outs here. A check on Rollins, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Adams is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Ryan Howard will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And on cue, here are the National League home run leaders I referred to a moment ago. Runners on first with 1 down. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now.
I thought he was going to get rung up on that one.
I would agree. If that missed, it didn't miss by much.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Fouled back. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
And here behind the plate, I think he's got a good sense that that guy's going to be off from first. You can see him. He gets a little antsy trying to speed up his mechanics to make that throw. And ultimately, he never gets a good grip on the baseball.
Dominic Brown will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. For Rollins, that's stolen base number 6 now on the year. And he lays off for ball 1. Rollins leads from second. Now the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 2-2. Here's a swing by Brown as he sends a ground ball out to second base. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. Jonathan Pettibone will get the ball to face them, and if you're looking for a key to this ball game, it'll be how he fares the first time or two through the order. This is a guy that can struggle in the early going, so a good start is imperative for him here. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Matt Holliday will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here he comes on 2-2. Full count, 3-2. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Now his swing as he shoots this one over to first. He's got it. Throw is low and nearly a great play, but the scoop will go in and out of the glove.
Batting second, third baseman
Matt Carpenter will dig in now with the runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a ground ball for Rollins. This could be two. Barehanded for one. Over to Howard, and indeed they get them both.
And this just undoes a lot of the work done by the leadoff hitter. Remember, he made the guy on the mound burn through a ton of pitches before he actually reached base. But instead of capitalizing on that, the next guy turns right around and bounces into a double play.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Two out, nobody on. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Three and 0 now. A 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Nate Walker will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's a ground ball to first. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Chase Utley will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games.
Chase Utley.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Let's go, Cardinals.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, come on.
And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. And he puts it away for the first out.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Marlon Byrd will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Fouled straight back. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
John Mayberry will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second.
Let's go.
And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Ready now on 1-1. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Number 16 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading up for the Cardinals, second baseman, number 16.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen?
First baseman.
He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Matt Adams will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Mayberry there to make the grab. 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. John Jay would be next. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground down the first base line. And this one gets past Howard down the line. It's a fair ball. And make it an even 10 games in a row he's hit in now, as that bat has really come alive of late. John Jay will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Yeah, woo! All right, St. Louis.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Will Nieves is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Catcher, Will Nieves.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Let's go Cardinals! Go Cardinals, go!
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And 1 gone in the Philadelphia 3rd.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Jonathan Pettibone will be the batter. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And this is fouled back and out of play. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Go Cardinals!
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here's an easy strikeout.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ball 3 now to Rollins. 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Let's go! Shut him down!
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Darryl Kyle makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Darryl Kyle.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
2 strikes.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Matt Holliday will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. First offering on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd.
Matt Carpenter will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to get it is Utley. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Kevin Franzen will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And there's ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. We'll pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Ryan Howard will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Come on, Cardinals.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And a big swing by Howard, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Let's go, Redbird. Swing.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Dominic Brown will stand in. He grounded out his first time. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Let's get you out here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Cardinal 4. Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch swinging as here's a chance for the shortstop Rollins. And Rollins will throw him out, 1 away. Nate Walker will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
The shortstop, Nate Walker.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. And this will be fouled away. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Well, I think he may have taken the tougher of 2 approaches right there. I think he did have time to square his shoulders and try to flip it to first that way. Instead, he chooses the much tougher spin throw, but he still manages to put that throw right on the money.
Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Started.
A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going, and he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Marlon Byrd will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. For Utley, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. No one out with a runner at second. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. In there, 2-1. Fouled back. Swing and a liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Took us a little while, but we've got our first run on the scoreboard here in the fifth. You've got to figure any more they could add on here could really go a long way.
John Mayberry will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And this is fouled at the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
Let's go, Cardinals.
From the belt, the pitch. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And that ball is out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Sometimes, as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is, it just can't be over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets hit a long, long way.
Will Nieves will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
That's something a lot of men suffer from. Fear of commitment. He can't make up his mind whether to swing at this pitch or not, so he tries to hold up, but it's too late as this turns into an easy little liner over to third.
Jonathan Pettibone will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, it seems like the first 4 innings he was great. Now he looks like a different guy out there.
In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Well, with this heat and humidity, guys are going to need to keep hydrated. I mean, some of these guys, they can lose 2, 3, 4 pounds playing in this for 3 hours. It takes its toll.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And Holiday will make the catch, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Busch. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Matt Adams will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there.
Huh. You know, sometimes we forget about all that umpires go through down there. That's going to hurt for a while.
Strike 2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-2 once more. And he misses there, 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 2-2 home. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Yadier Molina is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
The 3-1 is on the way. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And there's out number 2. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. John Jay will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Fouled straight back. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Randy Choate will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 36, Randy Choate.
Kevin Franzen will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Here's the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker.
Well, that was a slider, but he didn't seem to have too much trouble with that one. He rips this right down the line. He'll wind up making it into second with a leadoff double.
Ryan Howard would get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
You don't normally get a whole lot of breaks like this against a reigning Gold Glove catcher, but here he just doesn't watch the ball the whole way, and they'll score this one a passed ball.
Go Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals!
Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to Milou there. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a third strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Dominic Brown will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Runner away from third, now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now the 2-2 pitch. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. A play at the plate. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate.
That runner at third, he's going on contact there. That's got to be the only way to explain it. It's one thing if this ball's hit up the middle, but when you hit it right at a corner infielder, you got to figure he's coming home with it. They get him easy.
Chase Utley will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Check on Brown, and now the pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Inside. Looked like it might have been the sinker, and that'll clear the sinuses out. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
2-1. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Phillies on top, 3-0. Alan Craig is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here's Craig with a high fly ball out to deep left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal, and it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Matt Holliday will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And this will be taken in by Brown as he's got it for the second out.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Matt Carpenter will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Trevor Rosenthal will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Marlon Byrd will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Marlon Byrd.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And there's out number 1.
He tried to check his swing. Looked like it was going to be a strike anyway, but He couldn't commit all the way, and as a result, he gives him a free out here with an easy soft liner.
John Mayberry will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Number 16 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Whatever he's doing out there, it's working out for him. That's back-to-back pop-ups here to start the inning, and he's just making it look easy.
Will Nieves will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Okay, free swinger.
In there, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, here's an easy strikeout.
Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Michael Lee will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Oh, a sliding stop. Can he get up and make the play? He can indeed. A great play there for the first out.
Boy, it's so nice to have a second baseman that can cover some ground. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle. But look at him make the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position. And he's able to get enough on that throw to get the out at first.
Nate Walker will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
plate again, and it's 2-0.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
And that's over. 2-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, not official yet, but it's starting to look like a formality now that this winning streak is going to come to an end at 5 games.
Number 16 will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Now here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. Make it 16 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired yet again. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Ben Revere is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Ben Revere.
Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2 he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Well, just a good job of going with the pitch there. You see it's on the outside part of the plate, and with the bases empty, that third baseman's a good 15 to 20 feet off the line. So this is not much more than a routine ground ball, but he's got no shot at getting to it.
Runner at first, and the shortstop Jimmy Rollins will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Revere rides off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. For Revere, that's now 18 steals on the season. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Kevin Franzen will dig in. He doubled his last time. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
And that misses 1-1. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ballgame.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Ryan Howard will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Pick him off!
First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Let's go, Jaime!
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, you got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
On the way. On the ground is short. One there. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies lead this one 4-0. Jake Diekman will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Jake Diekman.
Matt Adams We'll try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Matt Adams.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there, base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Yadier Molina will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A runner at second, nobody out. (1-0) on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. In the air to left center. Brown arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. John Jay will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
First pitch coming. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Close to the bag, it's second there, now the pitch. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. And Rollins is there to squeeze it for out number 2.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Mark Ellis will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Come on, Mark.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And they'll get on the board after all. It's a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 2. It's now 4-2 now.
This is exactly how you approach facing a sinker baller. When that pitch is down at the knees, it's very difficult to elevate on. But when it flattens out, it's nothing more than a flat fastball, and that's where you can do some real damage.
Justin DeFreitas will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
Justin DeFreitas.
Matt Holliday will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Matt Holliday.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
The 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Here's where trying to do too much and come back and haunt you. This was just going to be a simple single, but look, here comes the throwing error, and that allows him to move into scoring position.
Matt Carpenter will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
There's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Mayberry retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. On to the ninth inning now from Busch Stadium. It's the Phillies 4. Jason Mott will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Dominic Brown will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Dominic Brown.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Fouled back. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's a ball one. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. And this is taken in by Holiday. One away now.
Now, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Chase Utley will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's the first offering. Oh, didn't mean to do it, and it's looped back toward the mound. And this is knocked down on the mound.
Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. He didn't even want to swing at this pitch. You see him try to hold up, but winds up working out for him.
Marlon Byrd will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Come on, let's get me out here!
At first is Utley, the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Now a hard liner towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
John Mayberry will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Swing, and he shoots this one to first. And he'll have himself a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, you know, they're scoring this one a base hit, but I'm not so sure I agree with that. Here it is again. Really not that tough a play, and you probably should have been able to get 2 on this play, but instead, it skips right by him. And if they're passing out hits like that, give me a bat.
Will Nieves will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. short lead from second. Now the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. And Holiday puts this one right on the money. He is out at the plate. Phillies leave a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Antonio Bastardo is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 59, Antonio Bastardo. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 51.
Michael Lee will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And that misses, ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the bases, but that's good hustle there to get all the way into third base on the triple. Now that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Nate Walker will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
Yeah.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A runner in scoring position with none out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Here comes the 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3 and 2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping the hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Number 16 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And this is in the dirt, but Ruiz able to block it nicely. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. One, 2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. So now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
Peter Borges will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Sliced down the line at first. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. Brad Lincoln will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 31, Brad Lincoln.
Yadier Molina will face a big spot here with the tying run on third and the possible winning run over at first if he can find a gap somewhere. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. Trying to do a little too much out there, so that'll go into the books as an E2. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up. That's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Well, not totally sure if that was their intention, but hey, it's not the end of the world because now you give yourself some options all around the diamond.
Johnny Peralta will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 27.
John Jay will have a shot to be the hero as he's got the possible tying run at third and the winning run at second here.
Touch that pitch. Let's go.
And here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Slice down the left side, but foul. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
And listen to this crowd now. They are into it.
Oh, and it misses ball four. So just like that, this ball game is tied.
Oh, and you could just see this coming. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong in the bottom of the ninth here. And these guys have fought all the way back to tie things up on the bases-loaded walk.
B.J. Rosenberg will be called upon to get the final 2 outs here and hopefully send this one into extra innings. Tony Cruz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 48, Tony Cruz.
In there for strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Let's put a few on the board, guys.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 0-1. And now everybody's running. Oh, they put the squeeze on and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
You're kidding me, right? I mean, you've got to be kidding me. A walk-off suicide squeeze? Nobody does that. Who has the guts to make a call like that? But what a job to get this bunt down and plate that winning run from third base. Unbelievable.
And the Cardinals' efforts in our game this afternoon were spearheaded by the play of this man, Mark Ellis. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 5-4. So long from St. Louis.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. He left 3 men on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Jason Mott. His record is now 3-0. Loss goes to Antonio Bastardo. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.